Get those brooms out. 29-8 run over our last 37 picks. Swept them yesterday. We're going to get after it. Last NBA slate before we go to the All-Star break. Let's get after it. Hey, what's going on? It's Craig Bennett from Daily Edge Sports, and I'm here to do a PrizePicks NBA video. Again, last slate before we have about a week off with the NBA All-Star break. So we got 5 games here. Had no injury news really came out. We just had some stuff that come out from the Pelicans. Didn't think Zion was going to play on a back-to-back like that. But those things are all down. I had some plays I liked there, but they pulled them down. So, again, I would play very light here. I think things are going to get a little funky. But I did find 3 kind of funky plays that we had. But yesterday, Christian Braun, if you would have played him first half PRA or points and rebounds, both of those cashed. George cashed easily as well in his points and assists. And then Sar Thompson just continues to do well. He's always been kind of a defensive juggernaut this year, but, man, the offense is coming around, and he's gelling really good with Cade. So 4-0, 29-8 run. If you don't have that PrizePicks account, you want to join along, use that promo code CashKeg, play $5, get $50 instantly. Again, it's that easy. Let's get after it. Let's go. All right, PrizePicks desktop is up here. Again, we're going to get a little bit funky with some of these plays because, again, we don't have an injury report here, right? This is the one from 12:30. There's some stuff that just came out for the Pelicans. Like I said, there's no Zion there. Boston's not going to play. Kelly Olynyk's not going to make his debut. We do know Kawhi Leonard is out, and then the Warriors said that that some of the veterans might not play. So again, we don't really have. I was kind of waiting. Again, it's 2:00 in the afternoon. I got to get this thing out, for what we have, because who knows when this news is actually going to drop. So we're going to jump after 3 plays for you here. Again, going to be a little bit funky. But I'm okay with that. And one of them might go Goblin style. And let's talk about that one first. Let's go to Isaiah Collier here. I wanted to play rebounds and assists, but of course, if it's a good play, generally PrizePicks says, nope, you can't play that. 9 assists feels a little bit high for me here. A lot of these guys are going to sit on the Utah side. I don't see Collins playing, Sexton. I don't see Clarkson playing. I don't see Lauri Markkanen playing or Kessler. We should see their B team here, but Collier, is still going to get these guys involved. Svi can shoot from 3. He should start. He can knock down some shots. Keontae George can knock down some shots. So Collier should still get things involved. Flip can knock down some shots. He should start at center for them. So I don't really know if I like 9. But I think this is a time where you can throw up 6.5 and feel pretty comfortable with it, with playing 30 minutes here. Again, he played the Clippers. There's no, like I said, there's no Kawhi Leonard here. I think this is when I just kind of go along with a Goblin for him. It just feels more comfortable than that 9. I think you can play the 9, but I don't think I will. I think I'll probably use him as a Goblin and do some double ups with him just to get those guys involved. Again, should still play 30 minutes, just doesn't have all the rest of his studs around him. And then on the Clippers side of things, I think where I kind of want to land at is Zubac here, right? Like, should be going up against Flip. Kind of looking at a few different ways with him. I was looking at fantasy score, then I was looking at maybe first half plays. But I think where I'm going to land with him is I'm going to land with dunks at the 1.5. And did they take it down? Please tell me they didn't take it down. The dunks was sitting at 1.5. This is a lot of fun. Let me tell you, doing these picks today, the day before the All-Star break, I had Zubac more than 1.5 dunks, and he's cleared that line in 8 of his last 10 games. Should have a lot of opportunities with those dunks. Just the simple fact that no Kawhi Leonard, they're going to be a little lob city there with Harden and Zubac here. And again, I don't see it. They look like they've took it off the board. So appreciate that PrizePicks for taking that off the board for me so I can no longer use that play. Let's go to the third one I was going to look at here with some of these guys that are not going to play for the Pelicans, I think for Sacramento, we could look at a bunch of different ways. Sabonis, if you're looking for one of those flower plays, again, rebounds, 11.5. Absolutely love this if you're going to play it. Should continue to just crush it here. So if you want to play the flower play, that would be where I'm at. But if you want to play a regular play, one thing I was kind of looking at here was Sabonis, more than 5 first quarter points here, put up 8. They should give up a lot of points in the paint. No Zion down there. We should see basically a lot of Misi, with Fox out, we should see even, just more Sabonis getting those offensive rebounds, putbacks that he likes to do. So I don't mind taking a shot at him at 5 first quarter points. Again, if you're looking for a Flowers play, I like that rebound one of Sabonis. Probably my favorite Flowers play if you're looking at. So this is a double up you could do right here. This is a simple double up. Again, with them pulling the Zubac one off, I don't think we have any Pelicans plays that are out there right now. Looks like we just got Misi right now at free throws. I was looking at Alvarado fantasy score, Trey Murphy fantasy score. Bruce Brown, kind of see where he was going to be at because he played quite a few minutes off the bench. But again, with those guys being out, I struggle a little bit with this third pick. I'm going to see if Zubac come back. Sometimes these plays do come back if they were getting hit hard. And I don't see that with Zubac at all. Doesn't look like it. 13 rebounds. I don't really mind that. Points, rebounds, and assists. He put up 46 against them on February 8th. That might be where the way I go. Maybe points and rebounds, 29.5. That might be the way to go with him. Let me pull up points and rebounds real quick. I'll do the research off the screen here and kind of look at points and rebounds without Kawhi Leonard out there, and do that. Man, I don't know. This is a tough one because he can be all over the place. Those dunks looked so good, and not having him out there, not having that play out there really stinks. Spend the time in doing that research for him. So I might have to wait on this third play, to be honest with you, to get it out there. Since we don't have any Pelicans right now, I might have to just throw this out in our Discord because, yes, you can look at Naz Reid. You know what? Honestly, I think there's one play we can kind of look at on the OKC side. And I think you could kind of look at Chet here. And the reason I say this, yeah, they're going to be playing a lot of bigs. Chet's minutes should be pretty decent in this spot against Minnesota. This is his third game back, played 22-24. We could see maybe close to 26 or 28 minutes with him. This might be a spot where we see a good spot for points and rebounds with him. It's at 21.5 now, had 18 against the Pelicans. Again, he was out for a long period of time. And so you could look at points and rebounds for Chet, or another thing I like to do is Hartenstein. If Chet's going to play, I kind of looking like his less than points and assists for him for Hartenstein because he's just not going to shoot as much with Chet out there. So I don't mind looking at going less than that as well with him. Or if you want to go less than fantasy score at 29, kind of leaning those for Hart as well. So those are a few more options for you again. But again, I would play pretty light here. And until we get the Pelican news up, where we can kind of see where Alvarado and Murphy, I'm really looking at them. They were at 27.5 fantasy score. I like that more than that. And then Murphy was at 40, and I like more than that. So those are two plays you can look at. And again, if Zubac's dunks ever coming back up at 1.5, that's where I want to be with him. I feel the most comfortable with him. Again, if you want to take rebounds at 13, I don't mind giving that a look as well. But nothing official for me besides these two plays, this Goblin and the Sabonis first quarter points, or like I said, Sabonis if you want to play the Flowers for him. That would be one of the ones that I do like at 11.5 rebounds. But yeah, sorry, that play got pulled from the research that I did already had up here. Again, you can wait for the Pelican guys to come up, or you can look at maybe Chet over points and rebounds, or Hartenstein under points and assist is where I would look at. It looks like Edwards is just hit questionable. Rudy Gobert is going to be questionable. So we got a lot of crazy stuff's going to hit. So it's one of those days, I don't know, I would play maybe a little bit light. We're going to light up the Discord with plays, though, as we get news. and hopefully jump on some picks. So again, last slate before the NBA All-Star break, with all the news that are going to hit here. Probably going to be day. We're going to be busy in the Discord. Yeah, just look out for that that Zubac play and see if that dunk ever does come back up here. They might not even pull it back up, but if it does, it is definitely over 1.5 dunks for me. So appreciate you guys. Hit that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll do my best to pull these plays out. And again, if you want access to all the plays and picks that we have with our staff, we have 10 guys giving out plays on multiple things: esports, soccer, tennis, Australian basketball, a little bit of everything here, hockey. Head on over and check us out at Daily Edge Sports. And like always, I'll see you on the flip side. Deuces.